one of the most exciting shows in our elevated fine jewelry looks, because we truly go directly to the source. And that is what we're always so delighted to be able to bring to you, the education, the beauty behind these one-of-a-kind designs. And it is such a pleasure, because I have to say personally, it's been over 20 years with our very special gal sitting next to me. This is Adriana Tobias, who was over 20 years ago.
Yes.
I got the chance to work with you in Arezzo.
I'm so excited
to be her home.
Yes.
And it's wonderful. Over 30 years in the industry.
I know. Don't age me now.
No, I know.
You know.
I'm sorry. I meant 3 years in the industry.
Yes, exactly.
But Adriana, you have worked one-on-one with the designers, with our buyers, with the factories that we're going to take you to. And when we talk about going direct, we're going to start off with this beautiful necklace, and we have a gorgeous ensemble that sold out the last time we featured it. That's just back in stock. So we're starting with the necklace, and I want you to take notice to these amazing New Year prices that we're going to be highlighting, right? We originally featured our Baguette, 14 karat gold. Everything is in the finest of gold in these next 2 hours.
Fantastic.
At $169.95. Today, I'm sorry, $159.95. We took $20 off at $139.95, and we're featuring 5 monthly flex payments. We'll talk in terms of that in just a moment. But I want to mention, you're also looking, it's one of the few suites, the matching earrings, the matching bracelet that will complete the entire look. So we'll give you the item number for the hoop earrings and the bracelet in a moment. Oh, here you go, right there to get a head start. Let's start with this necklace. So tell us about this whole new glitter design.
The glitter that everybody wants these days. Everybody wants to look sparkling and vibrant and happy, and this is the perfect item that you want. First of all, this is unique and exclusivity for us, this glitter. So take advantage of it, because you're not gonna find this beautiful sparkling diamond look-alike anywhere else. So take the phone and call us. It's something very special. Only a factory makes it in Arezzo, and we have the pleasure and the contract to buy this thing for you. Directly.
So you go, and we're going to talk about that, because I think that's so important.
Key. Always
Absolutely.
Directly. That's why we can afford these prices.
There you go. And I want to take a moment and say hi to our beautiful Kate, our lovely model, who is showcasing the glitter bar with the Fort Centina, which we're going to talk about that in a minute, which is the necklace, which is 16 inches, that will adjust to 17 inches, will adjust to 18 inches. So complete adjustability, everything in 14 karat gold. So a great layering piece. Now, let's talk about this a step further. Many of these pieces, and this is a great example, just back in stock, very limited. And don't be fooled by the fact that it'll be stamped gold, 14 karat. It's gonna be stamped Italy. But we wanna take you on this adventure, because we often talk about going to Arezzo or going to these amazing, fine little, like, manufacturers in Tuscany or in Florence or in Vicenza. This is Arezzo.
This is Arezzo.
This is your home.
This is my town.
You work with these craftsmen.
Yes, all my life, basically.
Yes.
So I know when there's a good piece there that we need to bring it in for HSN, for the ladies at HSN. So this is a 14 karat gold, solid piece of gold, piece of jewelry.
Unreal.
So take advantage.